Hello everyone, I'm Matt Wagner. I'm one of the Industrial Controls Safety Sensor Specialists at Werner Electric in Minnesota. I'm going to be talking about the new electromagnetic guard locking safety switch from Rockwell Automation. Many of our customers come to us seeking some, if not all of these things, such as increased safety, improved productivity, reduced scrap, minimized downtime, increased efficiencies. And the new Rockwell switch I want to introduce to you might help with some, if not all of these things, depending on your application. The 440G-EZ is Rockwell Automation's new electromagnetic guard locking safety switch. It's a non-contact switch, but when you give it power, it creates an electromagnetic field, which then locks the switch together. So this is a power to lock guard locking switch. And because of ISO EN 14119, which is the door switch code, this can be used for process or machinery protection, not for personnel protection. So for personnel protection, it needs to be power to release. And because of the mechanics of an electromagnetic locking switch, you have to give it power to create an electromagnetic field to lock the device. So this is meant for if you have a door and you want to avoid someone from opening it to mess up a process. You'll have wasted product because of it, or you want to protect the machine from someone opening up a non-contact door switch. This is the product you put in there that will lock that door and prevent someone from messing up the process. It is PLE SIL 3 for interlocking applications. It has a 500 Newton holding force. It's very easy to mount and align because there are no tongue switch or tongue keys or anything of that nature. It's a non-contact device. It goes together. You give it power, creates an electromagnetic field, and then holds that shut. Has an IP67 enclosure rating. Here's a product overview for the 440G-EZ. Again, this is basically designed to enhance machine safety and help protect a working process from unplanned downtime. We've gone over a lot of these things already. The 500 Newton holding force. It has two OSSD outputs on it and has a nice LED status on it, so it's easy to troubleshoot. You know when it's locked, unlocked, when it's safe or unsafe, doors open, close, that kind of a deal. You can have two different options for this: a 5-pin output or an 8-pin output. The 5-pin output has your two OSSD outputs only, so you can tie it into a safety PLC or as a single switch going into a safety relay. Otherwise, the 8-pin version has 2 in and 2 out, so you can actually daisy chain these together if you want more than one in a single chain. You have that. Easy to align because of how it works, highest level of safety, and a very robust enclosure. Here you see the part numbers in the upper left hand corner, the 5 and 8 pin version, and then also a replacement actuator. When you do order the switch, it does come with the actuator. Shows the pin outs here in the lower left. 5 pin has your 2 outputs. The 8 pin has the 2 inputs and 2 outputs for daisy chaining. Shows some mounting spacing that you need, and then the dimensions are roughly 2.5 inches by 5 inches. This 440G-EZ switch can actually help you in a lot of ways and actually help solve some problems you may have. On a lot of machines that have a fast stopping time, if you open the door, that process is stopped abruptly, which actually gives you defects in products. You have wasted product, you have higher scrap costs because of it. You can easily replace that non-contact door switch with this non-contact locking switch, and it can solve that issue for you. This is really easy to install and align, unlike some traditional tongue switches or tongue locking switches. The misalignment on this is 5 millimeters each direction, so 10 millimeters total, so it's very easy to install and align, really easy to clean because of that, because it's really flat surfaces. And because there's no tongue switch on it, you don't have a stab potential, so there's none of that potential risks that you have of traditional locking switches. This 440G-EZ is available right now, so you can always contact your Werner account manager for any information on this if you want a demonstration or anything of that nature. You can also go online and order it. You can go to shop.wernermn.com and you can order it right now. You can contact us today and we'll be happy to talk to you about how this switch can help be a solution for you. Thank you.